Ever found yourself staring blankly at your Monzo app, a transaction you don't recognize glaring back at you? Maybe you were double charged for that morning coffee, or perhaps a subscription you thought you'd canceled is still taking money from your account. It's a frustrating feeling, that knot of anxiety in your stomach when you realize something's not right with your finances. We've all been there. In today's fast-paced world of digital banking, things can sometimes go awry. While Monzo prides itself on its user-friendly app and responsive customer service, there are situations where you might need to escalate an issue or provide more detailed information than the in-app chat allows. That's where email comes in. Now, you might be thinking, wait, can I even email Monzo disputes? It's a valid question. Monzo heavily emphasizes its in-app support channels, and for good reason. It often allows for quicker and more streamlined communication. However, email remains a vital tool for certain types of disputes, especially when you need to provide extensive documentation or have a complex situation that requires a more formal approach. So, the short answer is yes, you can email Monzo about disputes. But it's not always the first or the most efficient route. Think of it as a secondary tool in your arsenal, best used when the primary one, the in-app chat, isn't quite cutting it. Before we dive into the how-to, let's understand why you might choose to email Monzo about a dispute in the first place. Firstly, complexity. Some disputes are intricate, involving multiple transactions, third parties, or a long history of events. Trying to explain all of this concisely through a chat window can be challenging. Email allows you the space to lay out all the details clearly and chronologically, providing Monzo with a comprehensive overview of the situation. Secondly, documentation. Disputes often require supporting evidence, screenshots of transactions, correspondence with merchants, invoices, or even police reports. While you can sometimes attach files to the in-app chat, email generally offers a more robust and reliable way to send multiple documents and larger file sizes. This ensures Monzo has all the necessary information to investigate your claim thoroughly. Thirdly, formal record keeping. Email provides a clear and permanent record of your communication with Monzo. This can be crucial if the dispute escalates or if you need to refer back to specific details or timelines later on. Having everything documented in your inbox offers an added layer of security and accountability. Fourthly, escalation. If you've already gone through the in-app support channels and haven't reached a satisfactory resolution, emailing can be a way to formally escalate your dispute to a different team or a higher level of review. While Monzo aims to resolve issues within the app, a well-crafted email outlining your previous interactions and why you're still unsatisfied can prompt further action. Now that we understand why you might email, let's get to the crucial part. How do you actually email Monzo disputes effectively? Step 1. Identify the correct email address. This is the most important first step. Sending your email to the wrong address will only delay the process. While Monzo doesn't have a single, publicly advertised email address specifically for disputes, there are a few avenues you can explore. Check the Monzo help pages. The official Monzo help section on their website is your first port of call. Search for keywords like disputes, chargebacks, or unauthorized transactions. Sometimes, they will provide a specific email address for these types of inquiries within their help articles. Look carefully, it might be tucked away in a less obvious section. Review previous communications. If you've had email correspondence with Monzo in the past, perhaps for a different issue, check your inbox for the email address they used. It's possible they used the same general support email for various inquiries. General support email, use with caution. If you can't find a specific disputes email, you can try their general support email address. This is often something like help@monzo.com or support@monzo.com. However, be aware that emails sent to general support might take longer to be routed to the correct team. Clearly indicate in your subject line that your email concerns a dispute. Look for specific department emails. Depending on the nature of your dispute, there might be a more specific email address. For example, if your dispute relates to a fraudulent transaction, there might be a dedicated fraud reporting email. Again, check the Monzo help pages for these specific addresses. Important note, Be wary of unofficial email addresses you might find online. Always verify the legitimacy of the email address through Monzo's official channels. Step 2. Craft a clear and concise subject line. Your subject line is the first impression your email makes. It needs to be informative and help Monzo quickly understand the nature of your email. Here are some examples of effective subject lines. Dispute, unauthorized transaction, your name, account ending, last 4 digits. Chargeback request, double billing, merchant name, date of transaction. Dispute escalation, reference number, your previous chat reference number. Urgent, fraudulent activity on account, your name. Include keywords like dispute, chargeback, or fraud along with a brief description of the issue and your account details, name and the last 4 digits of your account number to help Monzo identify your case quickly. Step 3. Write a detailed and well-structured email body. This is where you lay out all the necessary information. Structure your email logically to make it easy for Monzo to understand your situation. Here's a suggested format. Salutation. Start with a polite and professional greeting, such as Dear Monzo Support Team, or if you have a contact person from previous communication, address them directly. Introduction. Clearly state the purpose of your email in the first paragraph. Mention that you are writing to dispute a transaction or report an issue with your account. Include your full name, account number, and the date of the email. Transaction details. Provide specific details about the transactions in question. This should include the date of the transaction, the merchant name, the amount of the transaction, the last 4 digits of the card used, if applicable. A clear and concise description of why you are disputing the transaction, e.g., unauthorized, goods/services not received, faulty goods, double billing, etc. Chronological account of events. If your dispute involves a series of events or communications, present them in chronological order. This will help Monzo understand the timeline and context of the issue. Previous communication. If applicable, if you've already contacted Monzo through the in-app chat or phone, mention this and provide any reference numbers you were given. Briefly summarize the outcome of those previous interactions and why you are now escalating the issue via email. Supporting evidence. Clearly state what supporting documents you have attached to the email. List each document individually, e.g., attached, screenshot of unauthorized transaction, attached, email correspondence with merchant. Desired outcome. Clearly state what you are hoping Monzo will do to resolve the dispute. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.